Well, hello, hello. So, some of you have been requesting for me to do a video what a day in my life is like. So, I'm going to attempt to make that video. And the only thing that's going on in my mind is, wow, this is going to be really bad. So, I went to sleep last night a little after 1 o'clock in the morning. It takes me a while to wind down after I get off work. And so I woke up it was 7:30 in the morning. Um, to say that I'm in pain is such a broad statement. I'm going to try to be more specific. My toes feel numb. I feel like if I could reach out down and grab my toes, that I could actually feel me pinching them, but here they just feel they just feel kind of tingly and numb. My calves are burning, and there's this spider web like nerve pain. My knees feel like they don't have any cartilage. Oh, God. Both of my arms, especially my right one, feels like there's a really bad pulled muscle. Like, I'm trying to stretch it out, but it seems like it just keeps getting worse. So both my arms feel really weak, and they just feel like the muscles are just pulled, like they're just overexerted. I don't know. It's just not a good feeling. My neck is very stiff, so I'm gonna have to try to stretch that out and work on that. My upper back, in between my shoulder blades, is also like that same kind of spider web of nerve pain, and it's like burning. So I got up this morning at 7:30, and now I'm going to sit here in my chair and watch videos for a little while and try to stretch out my legs and my arms and my neck and my back. Just try to get everything loosened up so that I can get out of the chair. And then I need to take a shower because I still haven't even showered from work last night. I came home and it was late and I was tired and I just didn't feel like it. So I have to do that this morning. Today I'd like to go shopping for my mother. Her birthday's coming up. See if I can find her a little something. I at least need to get her a card. And also there's a friend of mine I hadn't seen in a while that I was thinking about going to visit but we'll just see how the day unfolds. But for right now, I'm gonna try to just stretch out my body and get my body to work, to function. So you asked for it. So now my wife has woke up and she's come to join me. And we're going to try to figure out what we're going to do today.
You are not going to include that in the video. No.
So people keep saying they want me to do a day in the life video.
No.
It's Saturday and the kids are out of school. Yeah. Oh, it's early. I think it's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's not. It's later, unfortunately.
What is?
Yeah, it is
Already?
later. Yes.
How much time has went by?
Oh.
How much time has went by? What time is it, Yana?
I don't know, but it's late.
Huh? See, it's 8:17. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Contact.
Okay, so I was thinking that we need to go and get my mom a birthday card.
What is today?
Her birthday's soon. Today's not her birthday, but it's soon. So get her a birthday card. And the only other thing that I had thought about was it's been a while since I saw Curtis. And I thought he's been on my mind lately. And I thought that I should go by there just at least for a little while just to visit with him.
I have to feed Maggie today, and also Sherry said we can use the pool, but I don't know.
So you and the kids might go over and use the pool?
If Yana wants to only. I know I have to feed Maggie. And a stray cat that comes to visit.
So our neighbor has a stray cat that she feeds.
Not a stray cat. One actually lived kind of well. Pretty much lives around the house. It's not exactly stray.
Not exactly stray.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a stray because she's been feeding her for a long time and hangs around in her porch. It's kind of like her cat, even though it doesn't live inside.
Okay.
But now there's another cat that comes to visit and hang around. It's a stray. So she feeds both of them. The difference.
So you have been tasked with feeding the cat today?
Yes.
Okay.
And tomorrow morning.
And tomorrow morning because they're out of town, I guess.
Yes, for their anniversary. People actually travel.
People actually travel for their anniversary?
People actually do things together, you know. We're not like us here sitting.
They don't just go buy funeral plots?
No. Yeah. Do we need to clarify about the funeral plots and why you say that?
No. The people have been watching the videos. They know perfectly well what I mean. So.
Okay.
Well, it's good that we can laugh about it, all right. So about 5 minutes have went by. My wife and I are still hanging out together. My daughter is waiting for her contact lenses to be put in.
Gotta get up.
So now my wife has gotten up and she's going to put the contact lenses in. And I'm going to continue my mission of vacating the chair. Okay, let's do this. There's Dog. Come to greet me. Congratulate me on being able to make it out of the chair. Congratulations, Dada. You're gonna get out of the chair. All right. Okay, let me find my shoes. Oh.
Oh, did you eat the cookies that were over there on the thing?
No, I didn't eat any cookies.
Well, where are the cookies? Because now
What?
Johnny's
What
flipping
cookies?
out. Where are the cookies?
What cookies?
I don't know. They had made cookies last night. I don't know if Paul Colin ate all
You
of
told
them.
me that Colin was gonna eat all the cookies.
No, he was not supposed to because
There was 12 left. If he really ate all 12, and then he had 8 for himself.
he died.
Well,
That's
maybe
really, really
maybe he ate some and then he like hid them. Maybe he slept with them in the bed.
Can you stop making video in that trashy house? Alright? I'm not a perfect wife and I don't have motivation to clean. Stop making videos in the house, alright?
I don't have any motivation to clean either. I'm doing good just to get out of the chair.
Okay. Include yourself only.
Okay. All right. So I am going to use the bathroom and take a shower. Give my wife a chance to wake up, have some coffee, and feed the cat. This is going to be an interesting day. All right, just to let you know, I will be filming a lot today. Okay?
Not at home, please.
I will be filming a lot today. I know it's going to get on people's nerves, but after, it's just for today. I've had people ask me for months to do a day in the life.
Yeah, so you can show my nasty house around here so I don't want
I mean, I'm going to try my... Everybody doesn't have a perfect home, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, but mine is even worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all live here. But I'm just giving you warning, let you know. And then one day we'll have this to look back on. So, oh yeah, remember that? So, all right. Yeah, I know you're excited. So, no, me and you got places to go together.
I have no idea where to go besides going to Fit Maggie.
Well, I told you. We'll figure it out. Let me take a shower, okay? And you have some coffee. And then we'll figure it out, okay? All right, Colin. So we're kind of getting ready. Eventually, we're all going to be ready together, and we're going to go shop for Grandmama for her birthday. So just letting you know that will be coming up later on. Okay, but I'll wake you up again later.
Am I going?
Yes, we're all going. Yeah. Just giving you a heads up. So, Yana, we're gonna get ready and we're gonna go to shop for Grandmama for her birthday. So hopefully within a couple of hours we'll all be ready to go. I'm just kind of giving you a heads up, okay? And my wife has set off the security alarm by accident. Okay, it's like 9:46. I just got out of the shower, and so now I gotta figure out a way to comb this mop of mine. And wake the kids up. well, tell them to get motivated, you know, so that we can all leave the house together at some point. Oh. That's the goal right now, is to get everybody out of the house. So it's 9:46, like I said. We'll see how long that takes. All right, you're up. Start getting ready to go, okay?
You serious?
Yeah.
I'm over here shirtless.
Oops. Yanni, you're getting ready, right?
Yeah.
All right. You reading your book? What book are you reading? Is it pretty good? Have you read anything else from that author?
Yes.
Okay. So the kids are getting ready, and whenever everybody's ready to leave, we'll go not grocery shopping, but shopping for Grandmama for her birthday. Yeah. Okay, I need to eat something small. It's all out, so I think I'll have a little cereal. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. When you don't have a cameraman. I don't know how the day is going to go, but we'll just see what happens. Let's see here. Always make sure that the cereal is closed. We have these little clips that we use. Keeps everything nice and fresh. Alright. So this is how much cereal I'm gonna eat. That'll be my breakfast. Oh, make sure that you floss your teeth. Very important. I floss my teeth after every time that I eat. And it's really helped me to not have cavities. So that's what I'm doing now. Flossing my teeth. So excited. All right, Amber Dog, you wanna go play ball? Come on. Let's go play ball. Come on. Get your ball. Where's your other ball at? Give me the ball. Hey, bring it to me. No, bring me the ball.
Bring me the ball. Hey, you're getting distracted. Bring me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Bring. No, give it to me. Tree. Good girl. Good girl. All right, drop it. Oh, you ready? Good girl. All right, drop it. Drop it. Good. Drop it. Good girl. Good girl. Need to catch your breath? No, drop it. You ready? You ready? Good girl. Not bad for a senior dog. Not bad for a senior dog. All right. Good girl. Playing catch with Amber dog. Waiting for everybody to get ready to go. Then we're gonna go shopping for a birthday present. Are you tired? It's hot out here, huh? Did you have some good exercise? Cool off. Get you some water. Guys, I figure we'll leave at about 11:30, okay? All right. Now I'm gonna try to straighten up the house a little bit while we're waiting to go. Everybody's getting ready. Just about ready to leave. Getting really close. It's about 10 minutes after 11. And I'm just outside. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. A little bit hot, but I'm definitely going to try to enjoy the nice weather while we have it. We got a little bit of rain yesterday that we needed. All of this was dried up. And I know it's just a drainage ditch, but got lots of little frogs that have made this a home. And you can see some tadpoles down there now. And I keep all this grass cut really short, and it keeps the snakes away because there's a hawk that sits on that fence. And if any of the snakes come up out of this little drainage ditch or out of that big patch of wood right there, they just annihilate them. So as long as I keep this grass cut short, so try to keep it cut real short through here, and that helps us out with not having a snake problem. There's a bunny rabbit that lives in. There's a bunny rabbit that lives in that thicket right there. I haven't seen him in about a month, but I know he's still got a home in there somewhere. It looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day. Amber Dog patiently waiting. She's gonna be staying home while we go on our little shopping adventure. Oh, won't be long. I don't want to spend the whole day talking about the pain that I'm in, and so I'm just going to try not to do that. But right now, everything hurts. It's just broad nerve pain all over, and my neck really hurts, and it is making me a little nauseous. The pain in my neck, and it's kind of ringing in my ear also. But I mean, this is just an everyday thing, and I just have to try to put the pain out of my mind, and the main thing is being able to function. So doing what it takes for me to do to be able to function in spite of what I'm going through. So, and you can have a good day even if you're in a lot of pain. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So, alrighty, everybody ready to go? You ready, baby?
No, I gotta brush my hair.
She gonna brush your hair? You look nice. Okay. You ready, buddy? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yawner. You ready? You dressed? You don't need this lamp on over here, do you? I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. All right. Mom's got to brush her hair, and we'll be headed out the door. Make sure you got, Colin, make sure you got your PDM and any kind of little whatever you need. All right. Amber Dog, you gotta stay here. Guard the house. All right, so this is my 2014 Nissan Frontier. It is paid for, completely paid for, and it's been a great truck. I love Nissans and Toyotas. Try to clean it up a little bit. Has great air conditioning, great heat, heated seats. Very fortunate to be able to have a vehicle like this. And then my wife's vehicle is a Toyota RAV4. Hers is a 2018. I'm still paying on it. I think the payments on it is like $364 a month. Yana has her seat. These are actually seat covers. As soon as I got the truck, I had these covers put on here to preserve. The seats underneath it are they're like brand new. They still have the plastic on them when I put these seat covers on. A buddy of mine who has a body shop did it as a favor for me. He did a really good job. So we're just waiting now for my wife and my son come out, and then we're gonna go get a birthday present. Okay, so I'm waiting on my wife and my son. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna take the opportunity to just ride around the neighborhood a little bit, kind of show you around where we live. It's so peaceful here. Very quiet. Not a lot of traffic. It's not uncommon to see somebody driving a go-kart or a golf cart down the street. It's a great place to raise a family. Good school. Good public school. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for private. But I really love it out here. This community. And oftentimes when I tell people where I live, you know, they will also say, "Oh, it's really nice there." I know, like they know somebody that lives out here. We lived in an apartment for almost 8 years before we got this house. And my wife and I used to drive by houses like this all the time and think, how do people do it? How are they able to do it? And we never knew how we were going to be able to do it, but we just saved and saved our money as much as we could, and we finally got someone to accept us, you know, give us an approval letter to where we had buying power for a home. And this house that we live in, it was supposed to be under contract, but I stopped there anyway, and it just so happened that the contract had just fell through. And we ended up getting the house. And it's been a great house. I had to put some work into it, but it's been a great house. When we first moved in, we had the roof replaced. We had the roof replaced and new furnace and new air conditioner. But I love our little home. And as you guys can see, it's an absolutely beautiful day today. Days like this, it reminds me when I was a kid on Sunday, my grandmother and grandfather and my aunt and myself, we would load up in the car and we would drive out to areas like this just to ride around. Just a peaceful Sunday drive. Just so nice just to be out for just a nice drive. So for the most part, they keep this pretty well maintained. We do have a little problem with people they like to use the side of the road as a trash can, but there's several people in the community that take it upon themselves at different times to pick that trash up and keep the place looking nice. Take pride in what you have. Take pride in where you live. That's my advice. It just makes you feel good. And just look at all this beautiful scenery. Of course, this is the South, so there's churches everywhere. You can you can stand at one church and pretty much throw a rock to another one.
Life in the United States or still in the United States.
Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's just, I always wondered why they couldn't. It just makes me think that there must be a lot of people that disagree. So, anyway, but it's a good thing that they have a place to go. There's worse buildings to be constructed for sure. So, I hope that they are all true to what they claim to be. So, but anyway, we won't get into that. this street here, there's a some type of refinery where they take fats. Sorry, I don't know more about it, but they take like fats from like fat byproducts and they turn it into this meal that can be used to make dog food and all kinds of other things.
That's what we believe. We don't know for sure.
But the smell is pretty bad. So, and they've been doing a lot of work down here, putting in some underground gas lines, and so they've been doing a lot of work in this area. Amazon facility is very close to here, and there's a lot of things that are tied to their distribution that are being built, so lots of changes in the infrastructure. But there's one train track down here that seems like there's always a lot of times there's a train stuck there, and I wish they would build a bridge over that. That'd be nice. But just look at this, just beautiful. I've filmed this drive several times. That's that plant there. Can't really see it very well from the road. But right up here, it was a three-way stop, and now they've turned it into a roundabout. So far, I think the change is actually working out really good. They put these warning strips, you know, to let you know to slow down. And they put the roundabout here. And this is where the construction is going on here, where they're putting this underground gas line in. And up here is the notorious train tracks. A lot of people fish down here too, in this creek that runs underneath the bridge. That's a huge building up there that they're going to do for distribution as well. At least that's what we assume it's going to be for.
It's actually
Whoever wants to buy it, there's nothing specific that they have assigned it for.
Oh, okay. The gas line going over there too. And then up here on the left is Amazon. We have a friend of ours who will babysit Amber Dog. She works at Amazon for about a year now. She doesn't complain about it. Seems to be a good enough job for somebody who's wanting to look for one, but they do, you know, require a certain amount of production out of their employees, and that can be difficult. Wide open, spacious roads. That's the United States. Government spends a lot of money keeping these roads up.
Is that a reverse squatted truck? What the?
Alright, so we have decided that we're gonna go to Target for our first destination. I need to get a birthday card for my mother, and hopefully I'll run into something else there that that we need. I'm telling you, it's really difficult to shop for my mother. She has everything. And she's always talking about how she, you know, has limited space, and you know, she
Doesn't need anything because she buys it herself if she wants it.
yeah, and she says she doesn't need anything because if she wants something, she gets it herself. And you know, but she likes things that, you know, has, you know, something sentimental, you know. So I just, main thing is I just try to get her something small just to, you know, show that I'm thinking about her on that day, and you know, that she's important, because she does a lot of things for us, her and her husband, and you know, we just want them to know that they're appreciated, especially on special days like her birthday. So we're going to start off by going to Target, and I believe after Target we're going to go to TJ Maxx and do a little more shopping. So the excitement continues. This is also where the pharmacy is that I use and where I get my hair cut for the last 15 years. I don't get my hair cut at the pharmacy. I'm just saying that both things are here. Prescription for a haircut. Yeah, I'm sure my doctor probably wanted to write me one at some time. There's a movie theater over here too. It's not a very good one. The one that we prefer is on the other side of town, but it's close. And there it is, Target. Now it's time to park. Ooh, it's hot today. It's a beautiful day though. Wow. All right, so we just finished at Target. As far as my mom goes, we were only able to get her a birthday card, so we're still on the hunt for another little gift. But it's a beautiful day, so we're going to walk over to TJ Maxx and maybe we'll have some luck there. How many of you have ever had that moment where you can't find your wife in the store? Nope, that's where I'm at. Trying to find my wife in the store. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I think I spotted her. Okay. Here we go. There she is. Did you find your shampoo?
They don't have anything on sale, but I'm trying to decide between this and this.
I think we used that one before.
I know, but I just know, you know, they have different ingredients, and I cannot decide which one I want this time.
Yeah. I got some stuff for Mom. I'll show you. Go find. Yeah, go find the kids
I'll
now.
get this one for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe.
All right, so done with shopping at Target and TJ Maxx. Got some treats for the dog and some dog shampoo and a few things for Mom. Now we're gonna go over to Chick-fil-A and get a bite to eat. This is Chick-fil-A. I don't know if you're familiar with Chick-fil-A, but it is always packed. Always packed. And the food is absolutely delicious if you like chicken, because that's pretty much all they have. It's chicken this way, chicken that way. Who doesn't like chicken, right? They've got peach milkshakes today too. Okay, as you can see, they're always packed. But they usually have a good workforce. And they do a good job. Very consistent. That has been my experience. Alrighty. Nice parking place for us over here. It's very, very hot. So we're gonna go inside and have a little lunch. Alright, so I'm gonna have a fried, I'm gonna do fried today. See how that goes. Fried chicken sandwich. It's got some pepper jack cheese on top and Chick-fil-A sauce. And also I'm gonna have french fries too. Yeah.
This is my. I hate going places with you.
Yeah. Well, I explained before I left that this is what it's going to be today. So I'm sorry you have so much to put up with.
That's why it's filled up the bus.
We had like a whole bunch of kids. And like some people didn't get off the cruise as well, so there must be an
Yeah.
Some of the people that are on my bus live in Westmont.
Fast, really? So you only ride the bus in the afternoon?
Yesterday, was it yesterday? Or maybe the day before, I'm not sure. When I was driving, I was turning toward home. And I saw Coach Abbott filling up gas on that Chevron gas station, you know, on the Hueytown Road. I think his car, personal car, not his bus.
Oh yeah, who picks up the gas for the bus? Maybe the school?
No, the driver.
With their own money?
No.
So what's your favorite class so far?
Probably English language arts.
English?
She got a really high score on the math. I rated diagnostics.
Okay, good.
Reading.
Reading? Oh, was it reading? Okay, I'm sorry, reading. 730, which is really good.
Very nice.
Yeah, she had 100 on her Spanish homework that she was really having a hard time with.
So she made a perfect score on her Spanish homework?
Yep.
The only Spanish Colin knows is, "Hi, puppy."
I know a lot more Spanish than you.
I need to tell the Spanish teacher teaches because he wastes time.
I use my Spanish in the war zone.
How does this work now?
He talks so slowly. And
Does he talk in Spanish though?
yeah, like sometimes, like when we're going in, he always says, bienvenidos, like in the morning before
Bienvenidos.
Yeah, bienvenidos. And then he just slowly talks. Hold on, I'm gonna sip my water. And he like takes so much time on just one little thing, and we have no time to worry.
I feel so bad for Mr. Sal.
Get insulin?
Yes, I did.
What?
Mr. Stockton, I don't know if he's retiring or if he did, but he was so like oblivious to some things. Like I remember I said something to him in Spanish and he just like started smiling.
Oh.
he had no idea what it meant. That's for sure.
I don't know anything Spanish because I don't really like the movie.
The good thing about the Spanish teacher.
What'd you do to your arm there?
Oh, it was.
What do you mean you don't know?
Because I itched it because I feel it itched.
Scratched it.
Scratch it.
Yeah.
People with bad grammar.
What was that English grammar?
Oh.
And then, like, instead of saying then, they'll say than. Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Which one?
They'll either say then instead of than, or vice versa.
I don't know the difference.
Then, T-H-E-N, T-H-A-N.
Yeah, but which one do you pronounce how?
Like, I would rather have Coke Zero than Diet Coke.
But they'll say then instead of than.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there was actually a difference in the way you pronounce it.
Yeah, of course.
It's, like, especially in texting.
My biggest thing is when people write their like T-H-E-I-R pronouns as like their like like T-H-E-R-E or
You have to talk so loud.
I don't know how to talk so loud or the they and R with apostrophe. They just don't make the difference and I absolutely hate that.
I ate all of mine.
It's been
So-
recording for like the past 10 minutes at least. And
It's been 10 minutes, but more like 3.
No.
But I told you I was going to be recording, making videos all day today.
When? When I was
Today.
first waking up?
Yeah,
You can't talk to me when I'm first waking up.
but I did.
No, I don't understand anything.
If you don't understand anything, then you understand everything. Right? Muy importante.
Like I woke up and she's just like screaming cookies. Claiming-
Yes, there was a cookie fiasco this morning. But I was right. You did sleep with the cookies. Yeah. So.
It's like the biggest bee on, but it's okay. Because it's like black and white, like a different.
Ooh, it's hot.
Ah! Waiting on me to go.
We're all gonna go in.
No, I want to go to the bathroom and Chick-fil-A.
Go ahead.
Would you mind waiting on me?
I'm not gonna leave you.
Thank you so much. I'm leaving my backpack here with my phone, okay?
Okay.
You know, before you decide to leave it.
That's not gonna stay in there, I don't think. Maybe it will. Okay. So, Colin, what was your favorite part about summer?
Not having to wake up early, getting to stay up late.
What about you, Yana?
I just think that I could watch my show and see
What show you like to watch?
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls? I think the best thing about summer for me was not really having a schedule and having both of you guys home all day every day for the most part, unless you were spending time somewhere else. You don't want to get a job at Chick-fil-A?
They don't pay enough.
They don't pay enough.
Paper chasing.
You gonna apply for Publix?
Yeah.
You gonna go online or you gonna go in person?
Online, that's where you apply.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going into PetSmart. This is our favorite pet store. To get Amber Dog some quality food. You can actually bring your pet, your dog, inside here. They allow you to bring dogs, cats in. So look at those big bones. Not very good for your pet though. Oh. I hope you guys are enjoying a day in the life so far. I know it's been so
Life
exciting.
is always better after
I tell you,
food.
it's keep reminding myself that this is pretty much all the dog eats, and you know, and she's a member of the family, and she's gotten older, so it's important that she has, you know, quality food. But man, these prices, it's tough. So that's why I'm glad my wife is buying today. So
I've been buying for the past I don't know how long, husband.
yeah.
Since you pretty much got out of job,
Yeah.
got out of work. Your wife is struggling.
Well,
Hey,
I
thank God for credit cards.
I bought Chick-fil-A though.
I know, thank you. I really enjoy
Yeah.
that.
So
She did not like the old one so much.
do you think we should get her?
Yes, I'm getting her this
You think
one.
we should get her some pumpkin? You know, for
This is what I'm getting her against whitefish sweet potato recipe. I think she liked this one a lot last time.
but that's not the last one you got her, is
No,
it?
no,
Okay.
no. Last
All right.
time I got her the chicken.
Okay.
And something else.
Well, if you've had it before, yeah, and it's on sale.
Yeah, last time I got her the deboned chicken. I'm getting this one.
Okay.
One time I
Yeah,
got
we
her
like the
this.
wellness
It's really
brand.
good, but it's more expensive. And I'm getting the.
Yeah. Amber Dog really likes fish,
How many pounds is that?
but it makes her breath stink really bad.
It's not that much though. It's not. 26 pounds only. Well, dog, yeah, expensive for 26 pounds.
All right, so that's it, right?
I wish I could buy more for dogs so she could get
Yeah, she's happy dog.
a broken bowl and treats.
Hmm.
Yeah, you see the dragon thing. Oh, one day I'll get
The
it.
dragon.
One day I'll get a bearded dragon.
Check out the bearded dragon.
That's my dream.
My wife's dream is to have a bearded dragon. So they have is the fishies. Lots of the golden fish. All the little fishies. I got some birds.
This one is
I like that
stupid.
one. Look at his guy. Oh, he's pretty.
We gotta get one of those one day when we have the money.
He's pretty.
Yeah, he's really pretty.
Mm.
$3.99. Let's just sew together.
$3.99. What a bargain!
But you have to buy both of them.
See, I had a bird like that. We named him JJ. It's pretty. Look really active. Yeah. I love pets, but the thing is that they're so expensive to take care of properly. So, unfortunately, I would like to have another pet, but I want like a small dog, like a lap dog.
So are we getting a bearded dragon? Should I use my credit card and max out my, well, not really max
This
it
is
out,
what
but
my wife wants.
yeah, that's my dream.
A little snack for the dog.
No! Hell no!
He's
It's-
got attitude. Look at him.
I love him. I love him. He's cute. See, he's interactive.
Yeah, he is.
I want that one. Should I put on my credit card and get all the habitat and everything they have?
Yeah,
Oh
get
my
this.
goodness. See, that's me. That's me right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's me.
Oh, there's another one.
There's
Check him out.
There's two in the back as well.
Oh, I really want one.
Yeah, we'd lose him on day one.
No, we're not gonna lose him. I'd love to have one of those. Hey.
Look at this guy. I didn't know he was real.
Oh my goodness. Is that chameleon or iguana? Chameleon.
Yep. Veiled chameleon.
I'm gonna get me.
Don't worry, guys. We're not really getting a pet today. It's just, you know, fantasizing.
Snake or something? Leopard gecko. Oh, leopard
May have to
gecko.
do like a pet GoFundMe, and then the pet will have his own channel. You know.
Yeah. If someone can sponsor me getting a bearded dragon with all the habitat and everything, oh, that would be awesome.
She's making her plea.
Yes. Donate, but like I gotta make me my own one. Oh God, look at that. Those are tiny.
Okay, so we got the dog food. No new pets. Waiting out in the truck, getting the air conditioner flowing. The wife and kids are coming out now. They had to go by and see the cats that were in there. So, and for those of you who wanted to see the cats and didn't get to, I apologize. But I am exhausted now. Time for a nap. So, heading home. Gonna get unloaded and relax in my chair and take a little nap.
Tell him to let me get a job in Hoover so I can pay for a cat.
Okay, so we're home. Let's see what Amber Dog thinks about her new food.
Good food.
Nope.
Hamburger.
And she has some treats and
Oh,
a new
Johnny.
toy
You
too.
didn't see what's in there? You usually
What
find
is
it
in
so
there?
easily.
Amber, it's
What is in there? What is it? You usually get it by yourself. What is wrong? You haven't seen it? Last time you stole your
Get it.
present
Get it.
by yourself.
Get it.
Give it up. Amber,
See, it's in the package.
You can't grab it.
look. Look.
Hey, look at that.
Look at you, big dog. What is that? Oh. Well, did we get her both those?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we get her both. That's why we spent so much money. Amber dog. Look what it is.
Never have enough dog treats.
Both of them sound. We should have bought something else then. I mean, look at you. I thought we only got one. What is it here? What is in here? You good? You good? You good? Ooh. Hey. Okay.
Okay, I am really tired, so it's time for me to hit the chair and take a little nap and relax for a little while. Alright guys, so we got some bad weather moving in. Again. So what's going on down here? It's so hot. There's no rain, it's just really loud thunder. But it's keeping me from my nap, so I thought I'd go investigate. Really sounds like it could be a bad storm coming in. That area right there is where the armadillos like to dig up the yard. You can see my little patchwork where I've been filling in the holes. These old tall pine trees, one of these trees one day is gonna fall onto one of my neighbor's lots, and then they're gonna want me to pay to fix it. Yeah. Maybe not, because that would be fun. Oh. Well, go back inside and try to go to sleep. I am really, really tired. We've investigated the weather anyway. Okay, I'm waking up from my nap. It was about 3 o'clock when I got comfortable in my chair. And it's 6:24 now. So about 3 hours. I slept. Nice little nap. I slept with my shoes on, and let me get myself together. Right away, my feet feel very irritated, like maybe there was some swelling while I was asleep. So I do sometimes get swelling in my feet, and I have compression socks for that. Just want to throw that out there. Oh, I don't know what I have done to my arms, but these muscles, especially the ones that are right around the elbow, they're just so sore. Okay. I need to get up and get out of this chair. I need to get up and get out of this chair and see what's going on, what everybody's doing, where my wife is, what the kids are up to, and figure out what to do with the rest of the day now. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that now. I want to apologize about the gum chewing. I know it might get on some people's nerves, but my mouth still gets very dry, and chewing gum helps. So I just called a friend of mine, and he's a man in his 80s. His wife passed years ago. They were married for over 60 years, and he lives a very solitary life. I think it's been 2 years ago now, or I was looking for places for me and my son to go and ride our dirt bikes. We don't have dirt bikes anymore. Those have been sold through all of the stuff with cancer. But anyway, I was looking on Google Maps, kind of like for places where we might be able to possibly ride, and I was out scouting some of those places, and I ran into him, and he just offered for us to ride on his property. He's got about 50 acres, and which is a good piece of land, and it's out like on the backside of a coal mine. So just really great place to ride dirt bikes. And me and my son went out there several times riding, and I would sit and visit with him, and he's just a really good guy, and he does these Civil War reenactments where they dress up, and he has a big and go to these places and reenact Civil War battles, and he has a big cannon. But anyway, it's been a while since I went to visit him, and so I called him because I was thinking about riding over to his place and sitting with him for a little while. But he says that he's actually had company earlier and that he's not feeling well, so we'll do that on a different day. Just trying to get out of the chair and get moving. I can't let all the things that can make me miserable keep me there. You know, I can't. It's so easy for me to just stay in that chair all day. But I have to keep pushing myself, you know, to get out of the chair and be mobile, be active. So now there's a lot that goes into living a life where you're in pain all the time. And I'm just going to say that you have to find a way to deal with that pain if you want to have a life. There's some things in life that we just have to accept. We just have to accept that that's the way that it is. At least in that moment, at least in that day, at least in that time of your life. And so I accept the fact that the pain is going to be there, but I'm trying to not let the pain hold me back. So, when at the same time try not to push myself so much that I do some kind of damage. So it's a process. So, and you're with me through the process. So, of course, you know, just being a human being and putting myself out there for everybody, I have fears that things will be misinterpreted. But as always, questions in the comments. And I'll be happy to answer everything the best that I can for you guys. So, that being said, I'm gonna walk around the yard a little bit here. I see that somebody has been doing some yard work while I was asleep, as this shovel was not over here. So, now, what I do to get a little exercise is I'll come out here and I'll go down to this little drainage ditch with my shovel. And this is going to be so much harder to do with the phone. But I'll come down here and I'm trying to get a spot where the rocks and stuff is more fine, because I don't want it to get kicked up with the lawnmower. But I'll get some I'll get some of this mud. I'll take it up and use it to fill in these places that the armadillos, as you can see, I've been kind of patching the yard here, but these little places that the armadillos have made holes. And let's see if we can find a good one. All right, here's a place right there. All right. Just kind of smooth that out, pack it down, so that when I run over it with the lawnmower, it doesn't do anything. There we go. But I'll just do that for exercise. And the idea behind that is we have a septic tank, we have field lines to go through here, and I don't want them to keep digging in the same place over and over again and get deep enough that they get into the field lines. So that's why I do that. So a little bit of yard work exercise. While I'm out here in the yard, my son has come home on his bike, finished with his ride. So I'm assuming he's about to put his bike away. But he's been out for a Saturday morning ride on his bike. I think it's important for kids to get an appreciation for the road and the rules of the road before they get into something like this truck where they're carrying other people. And nothing commands more respect than a motorcycle. They are unforgiving. You make a mistake on it, you will pay the price. So I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on that aspect. Others will. But that's how I grew up. My first car was a bike. I've had bikes my whole life. So, and he enjoys it. Just like with anything else, you have to be responsible and you have to watch out for people who are not responsible. Okay. So, that's all of that I'm going to do. I've been out there for like half an hour. Now I'm going to get myself cleaned up. I shouldn't have wore the shoes that I had on, but I'm going to get them cleaned up now. And find a place to put this phone. Something to set it on. Okay. Ugh. So, typical day. It's really just about finding ways to stay active, finding ways to stay busy. When I think about going to the gym, it just seems like such a waste of energy. Like, what I mean by that is, I would much rather work in the yard and have some kind of, accomplishment, some kind of thing that I can look at that I've done and got my exercise that way than to go to some building and lift some weights. That's just me, to each his own. So I like to be outside, even with the heat. Helps to, I think, sweat some of this poison out of my body. And that's the thing is, I can do things, I just can't do them for very long. And I can't do them without the assistance of my doctor and the aid that she gives me. So but again, to each his own. We all just have to make the best of it. You know, there are many people who have went through esophagectomy who are doing far more than I am, who are living their life a lot fuller than mine, and I'm so happy for them, and I hope to get there one day. And this is how I see me getting there, if I'm going to get there. If I just keep trying to make the best out of every day. But I'm not going to sugarcoat things, and no matter how much slack I get for it, I'm going to tell you the truth. I mean, it's hard. You know, I feel like there's really something wrong with my central nervous system, or something that it's just not, can't be normal to hurt this bad. So, but I mean, I was in pain management for 10 years before the surgery. And since the surgery, the nerve pain, the widespread nerve pain, neuropathy that I dealt with, it's just so much worse. And so I'm just trying to live my life in spite of that. So, that's what it's all about. It can bring you down, but you can't let it hold you down. So, don't really have anything else planned for today now that I've got this last bit of exercise in. I'm gonna go inside and try to find something on TV and sit and relax for a little while, and maybe my wife will join me in doing that. I would love to just sit out here on my front porch for a while, but it's so humid and hot, and I just got done in the yard, and I just want to go in and sit in the nice cool air conditioning. So it's about 8:15, and we're just relaxing, my son and I. He's cuddled up with Amber Dog, and we're just sitting on the couch watching a movie, and my wife is sitting at her desk. She's been filling out some paperwork for our son's school. Daughter's in the shower. We're just relaxing after the day, enjoying some time together as a family. Alright, so I'm gonna come in here and try to find something to make myself for dinner. I think I've got yay, I've got a can of soup here. Beef pot roast with country vegetables, Progresso. I live off this stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's easy to prepare and relatively healthy. So today is it's been a good day. It's been definitely been productive, I'd say. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find anything for my mom as far as a gift. We got a birthday card, and again, you know, she's just a person who has everything. I mean, actually, funny thing is I got her some what's called Tiger Balm. It's this cream that you can put on your sore muscles. My mom, she likes gifts that are you know, things she can use, you know, so try to be mindful of that when I'm shopping for her. But I like to get her another little thing, but I still got some time left to do that. So Colin, tell me, camera shy boy. No, seriously.
What?
So through all of this, what's been the hardest thing for you about when I was diagnosed with cancer? Like, what do you think is if there's another son somewhere and his dad's just been diagnosed, I mean, any advice, anything that you could say to him, or anything at all, any thoughts on? You got nothing? Yeah, okay. All right. But how are you doing? You're not taking my Dr. Pepper, right?
This is not.
Okay, that's my Pep. That's your Pepsi. Oh. But how are you doing?
Good.
You doing good? Well, you're taking care of yourself. You've kept your grades up in school. So, and everywhere you go, you take a little bit of Amber Dog with you. So that's good. So, I just wanted you to know I'm proud of you. I love you. Now, back to heating up my soup. I know it's just canned soup, but I actually like to warm it up slow. I think it tastes a little bit better that way, and I add a little bit of pepper, just black pepper, to mine. And I'm going to see if I can get my wife to sit down and we'll have a little chat about a few things here now that she's wrapping up the paperwork that she's doing. And I'm heating up my soup. So. Hey, so I wanted to ask you a question. Like, since all this stuff with my diagnosis and, you know, the cancer has begun, you know, if there's another daughter, you know, out there and her father got diagnosed or might be going through something, do you have anything, you know, to say to them, any advice, anything, you know, like, you know, coming from you, like your viewpoint of like how things have been, you know, what maybe has been the hardest thing, what's been the easiest thing, just any input at all?
Just stay faithful and hopeful. Don't let anything crush you. Just try to still be your best self through hard times.
Okay, I think that's good advice. And you really pushed yourself. You're an ambassador for the school this year, and you've kept your grades up, and things have always not been so pleasant in the house, but you've just tried to make the best out of every day, and you've tried to adapt through things. And I know things that haven't been easy on you, but I want you to know that I'm very proud of you and everything that you've been able to do in spite of the circumstances. And I love you very much.
I love you too.
So now on to my wife. This is actually her happy face. So.
This is the face that does not like to be on camera.
Oh, just pretend like there's no camera here. Okay. So, tell the people
What am I supposed to tell them?
how. Let me shut this door because there's music. I don't want to get a DMCA strike.
What am I supposed to tell them?
How are you? I
I'm all right.
You've been through a lot.
Yeah, I have.
You've had to take on a lot of extra responsibilities. You had to put yourself in roles to substitute yourself, for me because I couldn't. On top of that, you've had to deal with a very stressful job, a very demanding employer, and just, a lot of different things. And there's other wives out there, there's other family members, who, there might be somebody who just found out today, got the diagnosis, the same call that we got, while we were sitting on the couch. And is there anything that you have, to say to them, any words of advice, anything from your heart, anything that you feel that you want to share? I know it's not easy for you. You don't like being in front of the camera, but I think it would
do
really
not
help
like
somebody.
being on camera. I do not like speaking. I try to talk one-on-one if anyone needs to. I don't like this camera being so close to me. It was very difficult at first, yes. I hate camera in my face.
Well, you have to speak up.
They can hear me perfectly fine. I'm not prepared for that, okay?
Well, that's kind of part of it is, when it happens, you're not prepared. There's no right or wrong answer.
It depends on what mood you catch me in, all right? It really, today I can tell you one thing, tomorrow I can tell you something totally different because it depends on how I feel in the moment.
I understand. What's been the hardest thing through all of this for you? What's the first thing that comes to your mind as being the hardest thing?
Oh, the hardest thing at first was really not knowing what was going to happen and the fear of potentially my kids losing their father. And that was a thought that really stayed in my head for a long time while I was working, and all I could think of was picturing my children. Don't get that camera so close to me, I hate it. But picturing my children, how I would have to support them at the worst possible outcome. Because my stepfather passed away from stomach cancer, actually gastroesophageal junction cancer, just like Todd. And my grandmother passed away from stomach cancer. So I'm very realistic. I have very realistic idea of what cancer means. And I know that, honestly, at first I thought a prognosis could be very grim, very bad, because I know how quickly it rolled and ended for my grandmother, and how my stepfather, he was, he didn't live but 10 months after diagnosis, or maybe after, surgery came pretty quickly. Anyway, the first 2-3 months were really difficult for me. Then after the surgery, somehow, maybe after we spoke with the oncologist, I think, was a bit more, I was really a lot more optimistic. I decided to just not think about the prognosis. I decided to not think about what could possibly happen. And one thing that really kept me going maybe, or something that gave me a bit more positive outlook that just popped in my head right now. And it actually had been in my head, but was when we went to first see the oncologist, I think it was, and while waiting on her, I remember there was a man that had, I guess, just finished chemo, or maybe he was like clear from cancer, and
Give me all this. It's my fault.
yes, and you know, there was one man who would, you know, I guess finish chemo, and everybody was cheering them, and they had a bell and sending them out after treatment, and the doctor happened to be right in front, outside of our room while I was waiting. I think that was at the back for test, I guess. And she kind of smiled at me and she said, you know, that will be him, you know, referring to my husband, you know, that will be him soon. So really that gave me something to look forward to, and her reassurance that that will be okay gave me hope. But honestly, I knew I had to focus on my job, and actually I had went through some really stressful time with my job because there was a change of leadership. It's just personal stuff that I wasn't happy with, and that added additional stress of like, well, whether I'm going to be able to keep my job or not, or what will happen, and how am I going to be able to handle finances, and because Todd used to handle a lot, and the stress was really the most stressful part was, okay, I knew I had to take over a lot more financial responsibility, and I have been doing it for a while, and living really, and of course with inflation, you know, inflation is absolutely bad and horrible, and with the money that I make now, thinking, you know, back in the day, you think, well, yeah, if I make that money, I'll be okay, you know, I'll even be able to save, and like, no, nothing like that. And right now it's paycheck to paycheck and credit cards. I'm like the average American. Oh, yeah. I'm the average American. I mean, I hate that, but that's how it is. And that's really the tough part. And that's what puts me really in a very gloomy mood every day, because I'm not sure, the uncertainty. And another difficult part, you know, my life personally is, before I used to have a goal, I used to think about, okay, I'll be going to Bulgaria. You know, I used to work overtime like a crazy, insane person. And I knew that my goal was to save money to go to Bulgaria. And then, well, okay, we're thankful. We all went to Bulgaria. That was awesome. That was great. But then I knew that I wouldn't be able to go again. And with Todd's diagnosis, it was like, for me, and, you know, me taking the financial responsibility for a lot more stuff, and teenagers who constantly demand something and are always hungry. Feeling
Always
like,
hungry.
yes, they're always hungry. And I feel like it's just all they do is eat and ask for other things that they need. Want or need, that's, you know, washed out terms. But yeah, I feel like all of a sudden there's nothing for me to look forward to, because I'm just wondering, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna, you know, make it day to day? And I'm just thinking, okay, paycheck to paycheck, this and that. And that's all I think about. I mean, I'm working from home. I've been working from home for a while, for a few years at least, 3-4 years maybe. And social isolation, and Todd being on his chair like majority of the time, especially while he was going through treatments. And he was so sick all the time. I mean, really sick, and on medications, and ultra medicated, and being, you know, throwing up, you know, kind of beside me when working, you know, hear him, seeing him getting up, and me not being able to just get up and help. I got up a few times, you know, sometimes, but it's not just not being able to get up and be available. And really the question is what's happening from now on, you know. I mean, now he's much better, and I'm happy to see him back to somewhat normal. But still, for me, the difficult part is, okay, what am I to look forward to? What, you know, the kids, you know, just primarily seeing the kids maybe doing good in school. I guess that's the only thing. I'm just hoping that things will get better, like both of us will be able to go out more and maybe do something as a family, because honestly, I mean, really, we don't do anything at all. And except if my mother-in-law provides something for us to do, like the trip to Florida and what was it, the other thing, the camping once. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a pretty gloomy person. That's why I don't get on camera a lot. In general, he's the optimistic one. He's kind of always looking forward, you know, to different things.
That's why we're made for each other.
Yeah, he's the one who finds joy in the little things, and he's always as positive and optimistic, and I'm the one who is just depressed and gloomy, you know. I guess that's it. There was something else on my mind that I wanted to say. I forgot what it was. But yeah, that's the difficult part.
That was very good, baby. I'm proud of you, because I know that was really hard for you to do that.
Yeah,
so.
I hate being in the eye of public
Yeah.
and people
But
that I don't know.
But
and
really, there's going to be a lot of people who appreciate, because they're going to feel the same way you do, and it just makes people feel good to know that they're not alone in how they're feeling and what they're going through. And you know, that's one thing that I've found out through making these videos is, you know, there's just being honest, just sharing an honest piece of you with people. I mean, it really goes a long way with some people, and they really do appreciate it. And the community, the people that have watched the videos and have been so supportive of, you know, me and helping me to get through this, you know, helping to keep me mentally strong. You know, they're really
he's
awesome.
Stronger on his own pretty much a lot. I wish I had that.
They're really
I really
awesome.
wish. But yeah, did you tell him about the, you know, the story about? Oh, you've told him about the trip to the to pick out the burial plots, right? That's
Yeah, we made a video.
Oh, you made a video.
Yeah,
about
there's a
that?
video of going to pick out the plots.
Yeah, but you know, okay. Yeah, when I said, you know, what was difficult, you know, we were joking about it earlier. He mentioned it in one of the videos that because, you know, for such a long time, I mean, I don't know how many years, I don't know. I mean, we don't really go out on a date. No, we're not regular people who, like, go out on dates. You know, we're just him on one end and his videos, I mean, on my end. Like, anyway. So, the first thing we did and went out together to do before even the surgery, after we found out about diagnosis, was he said we had to go pick out a burial plot. And that's something that is totally, like, foreign. Yeah, totally foreign to me. I mean,
yeah, it's like we haven't done anything together. We haven't been to a park or movie or nothing. It's like, hey, we're gonna go look at a burial plot. Yeah, we had to
go look for burial plots. And to me, I have to say that for me as a foreigner, something that we don't do that in Bulgaria. It's not like nothing. Oh yeah, let's go pick up what we're gonna, you know, lay to rest in. No, it happens. Someone dies. You know, that's when you go and you know more and you do all that stuff. And for you here, you know, hey, let's go and pick up where we're gonna, you know, you bury it. That's something, I mean, utterly unnatural.
I just didn't want that to be something that
I know. And he explained that he wanted me not to deal with it because he knows that I'll be a complete mess. And yes, if something happens and, you know, I really will be a complete mess and not be able to function at all. I'm not, you know. But anyway, it's just, the fun part is that the first time we had walked out the door and left the kids inside the house alone, was not to go on a date, was not to go get something to eat, or not even to go grocery shopping, because I do the grocery shopping by myself or he goes to the store by himself. That's it. That's our life. Just by ourselves on, yeah. And then we go together to pick out burial plots. Honestly, I laughed about it a lot, and to that day I laugh about it, but I wish there was something more than just burial plots, you know, just to go out more. Maybe now that he has more energy, we'll go out, at least do the grocery shopping together.
You know, we do need to do, you know, more things together. You know, of course, before we had kids, we did things together. We would go for bicycle rides together. We jogged together. I mean,
Oh,
these
a few
aren't
times.
consistent things.
No,
These
no,
are
no,
just
a few
things that
times.
we had done. And I had a motorcycle. We actually rode.
Yeah, that's one thing I enjoyed.
Rode the motorcycle.
That's the only thing I probably
It's
enjoy.
just nice to ride like along the beach, and we also rode all the way from Florida to Alabama and back. And so that's one thing that we don't do enough is make time for each other to do things together. And no matter how often we tell ourselves we're going to correct that and change that, it's just so easy to get into the routine. And then before you know it, a week's gone by, a month, you know, and then it's another year. And, you know, now that I sleep in the recliner now, so we don't even share the bed anymore.
At least he doesn't snore, you know. I don't have
So
him
yeah,
snoring.
she doesn't. You know, but she's an extremely light sleeper.
Yeah.
So that's actually
Don't dare wake me up.
then one plus is that I don't, you know, wake her up. You know, you know, sometimes she still has trouble, you know, sleeping through the night, but at least I know it's not because I've shifted the wrong way or snored or something like that or farted, you know. But anyway,
I can't blame it on him anymore.
yeah. Well, I mean, you can. But, oh, my soup! I gotta go. Check my soup. So. But no, my wife, she's actually been amazing through all of this. I mean,
Come on now.
No, I mean, she has. I mean,
you know, really, just
being amazing.
open,
I'm not
okay?
saying that you've been. It's not about being perfect. I mean, you have. You know, we've
I
not.
complain a lot every day. That's my talent.
Well, I mean, that's just you venting. I mean, we've. You know, kept our appointments, like, you know, things relatively organized. You know, the kids have been taken care of. I mean, there's a lot of things, you know, that we've accomplished through all this, and it hasn't
If it
been
wasn't
easy.
for his mom, the kids wouldn't have made it to appointments because I always work because I'm afraid that, hey, if I take off time, I have 262 hours of vacation time, and I have sick time that I can take. But guess what? I'm not taking it because I'm always afraid, you know, with the job that I have, hey, if I take too much time, they might fire me or something may not like me anyway. So if it wasn't for his mom to take the kids to appointments, I mean, I don't know, I probably would have used all my time by now. And thankfully now he's able to do it.
Yeah.
So that's really one thing that I'm thankful for and appreciate.
Yeah. Well, we do have a little trip coming up next weekend. My mother is going to be up in the mountains and camping, so
We'll just go for a day though.
Yeah, we'll
that's
just
it.
go for a day. Yeah, that'd be nice. So, but so day in the life. That's the video. We're gonna go ahead and close it out there.
Again, I'm sorry for the mess,
But
but since I've given up cleaning a long time ago, because this one leaves, and the kids, they all three, leave things where they use them. They don't clean. Nobody picks up. So that's why I gave up picking up and cleaning. So I have to blame the husband always. He's, usually
Absolutely.
when something happens, automatically blame the husband.
Absolutely.
But I mean, he's
That's
guilty
good
of a lot
advice.
anyway. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I excuse him when he was sick. Of course, I excuse him for that. But now he's able to. He's just like still. So I like to take time for myself as well. Read my book. That's what I do a lot. Read books. So I'm sorry for the mess in the house. I'm not a perfect housewife.
But she's beautiful.
The positive one, again. Yeah, he misses his glasses right now. But anyway, yeah. So sorry. I really nothing to be proud of here. Oh my goodness.
But we're gonna wrap it up there. So that's it. The day in the life video is a long one, and so feel free to fast forward anywhere you please. And thanks for tagging along, and thanks for the suggestion to make this video. I know it took a while to actually put it into production, but You know,
Oh, because I need to wash dishes.
a lot of people get, well, a lot of people, you know, the family, you know, they get irritated with me making these videos, you know, and understandably. So, you know, but I told them, you know, it's just going to be this day and we'll have to look back on, you know. So, but wherever you are, we hope that you're having a good day and enjoy the day you have.